Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Manga Transdub Theater, where we take public domain Japanese comics, English-size them, and then make funny noises. I'm your host, translator, sound engineer, director, and sometimes privy counselor, Nicholas Theisen. Today, we have another one-shot from our boy, Kitazawa Rakuten. Kitazawa Rakuten. My name is Kitazawa Rakuten. Let's start, shall we? So, today's title is Eiga Monogatari Jogoto, or Film Story, The Burglaress. When she was little, Hanako lost her parents to a freak accident, and so she had to go live with her uncle. Now 16 years old, in the prime of her life, she is a poor, miserable wretch. Ushizo was elder brother to Hanako's dear departed father. 3 years prior, his seemingly indomitable wife succumbed to a terrible illness. But soon after, he remarried. He loves Hanako as if she were his own daughter. Ushizo's second wife, Umako, cradles a cruel demon in the very bowels of her soul. She's colluding with her true lover to seize Ushizo's enormous fortune for herself. But first, she needs to remove Hanako as an obstacle to their plans. Day after day, she slanders the poor girl as a woman of ill repute and hopes Hanako will one day bring about her own self-destruction. Umako snatches all of Hanako's makeup and toiletries from her dresser.
Such extravagance! You spoiled brat! Only the finest and most expensive brands can satisfy your greedy soul. You vain, poor, proud woman! Your perfidy will be the ruin of us all!
And as it turned out, Umako held such sway over Hanako's uncle that all too often he would try to beat the vice out of her. His fist curled into twin balls of rage. Ushizo would strike his young ward not just twice, no, not even once. Tears, they flowed endlessly from out of her young, feeble, broken heart, so many tears that her sleeves soaked clean through, never to dry. And not just her tears, but the constant accusations that she was a vile burglaress penetrated deep into the very fibers of her being, filling it more and more every day with regret. Her only path forward, or so it seemed, was to snuff out her own life. And so, through her daily suffering, Hanako came to resemble the spitting image of that very same burglaress, persecuted as she was by the world around her. Her aunt, with a laugh that could chill you to the bone, seemed to achieve her goal, to turn the poor girl into an object of abject ridicule. One evening, once husband and wife had gone out, Hanako snuck into her aunt's medicine cabinet, uncertain as to whether anything she would find there would be sufficiently potent to end her life. She removed the stopper from one bottle, took a single whiff, and immediately fainted into a heap. But Hanako steels herself, closes her eyes, and drains the bottle of poison down to the last drop. Her throat feels like it's on fire. Her whole body seizes with anguish, her senses hanging on a razor's edge. She is suspended somewhere between life and death. But what she thought was poison turned out to be her aunt's private stash of single malt whiskey, a bottle of pure booze Umako had to keep hidden from Hanako's teetotaling uncle. Her mind in a haze, she feels like she might collapse on the spot. How much time has passed? The evening breeze brushes against her collar, raising goosebumps on her skin. That's when...
You're here. You've come back to me.
Hanako's drunken frenzy vexes her with thoughts of her dear departed father. Wait, is that what's caused her blood to drain? Kaboom! Hanako rises from the ground in a boozy rage.
That wasn't poison. I've been deceived. No doubt this is alcohol. I'll bet Auntie never intended to take things so far, but she's made me want to kill myself. Now I have to expose her secret and, with a single stroke, settle the grudge between us.
Staggering as she stands, Hanako makes her way to the backyard shed. No longer that picture of a gentle soul buffeted about in the breeze. She casually lifts a massive axe she hopes will be enough to split open her auntie's cabinet of secrets. And once the couple have returned home, they will discover Hanako's cryptic message and shudder at what she has done. Hanako will rattle with laughter as she gazes down upon her vile aunt.
Dear uncle, behold the true burglaress. See what your niece has become.
And just as you might expect, the blood completely drains from her uncle's face.
My God, what's happened here?
He hadn't even noticed Hanako as he approached, and so he was suddenly struck by the sight of his niece clutching a giant axe and looking down upon her aunt with contempt. As Umako reads Hanako's message for herself, her uncle Ushizo, as if waking from a dream, for the first time realizes the truth laid before him of his wife's cruel misdeed and the true nature of her poison. Hanako's tears, at last, dry up, and with them go all her aunt's accusations of theft. She tosses the axe to the ground with a loud clang, and giddily she laughs. And scene. As always, if you appreciate these videos, be sure to like and subscribe. Alternatively, if you want to hound me on Twitter or hound me on my blog, feel free to do so. The links are in the description. Until next time, stay safe and take care of yourself. Goodbye.